Hi everyone, so my name is James Lochran and I am a professional English teacher. At the moment I'm working as a full-time English teacher for International House Sevastopol, which is on the Black Sea coast in Ukraine. I've been here for a couple of years. I'm very passionate about not only teaching languages but also learning languages myself. I see languages as very much something which you live and experience. Of course, there is a theoretical aspect to languages, the grammar, the phonology, how everything fits together, the words, the sounds, but this is overall not too important as far as I'm concerned. The most important thing is to be able to get out there and speak the language with people, since at the end of the day this is ultimately what a language is. So when I teach, this really is my emphasis, to make sure that the students get to speak as much as possible and also listen as much as possible. We can only get to learn a language by experiencing it. Of course, you won't remember when you were a small child yourself, but each of us has learnt at least one language, and we're fluent at it. When we speak this language, we make mistakes. We don't speak it perfectly. Of course, you think about the number of people who always comment on native English speakers, bad English, the words they use. So what I aim to do is not make people perfect when they're speaking languages, far from it. I want people to make mistakes, because the more mistakes we make and the faster we make them, the faster we can improve and the faster we know what's right and what's not right. This is something I do myself when I look at my own language learning experiences, since I do know various other languages. The most important thing is just to speak to people. So, from my personal teaching, this is what I encourage people to do. Just look at a bit of my history. Although I'm a full-time English teacher right now for the past 2 years, this isn't always how things have been. Of course, I did do a lot of part-time teaching before then, mostly with English, but also with German and with Spanish. I've also worked now as a part-time freelance translator, and this is something I've been doing for about 7 or 8 years. Before becoming a full-time professional English teacher, I've also worked with various translation companies full-time, doing localization, and before then I, of course, went to university. I have an undergraduate in modern languages, particularly German and Spanish and French, and I have a master's degree in language documentation and description. You might ask, what is language documentation and description? Well, it's about looking at languages which are not very well known and being able to quantify them, being able to look at them and say categorically what the language is and how it works. I look forward to hearing from you, and take care.